Hello and welcome back to School for Writers. Y'all, today I am giving you my step-by-step guide to writing a book. When I told someone recently that I was going to give y'all this step-by-step guide to writing a book in my podcast, they told me I was crazy. Isn't that what you teach in your Write Your Friggin' Book Already program, they said? Why would people go pay for the program if you're giving it away for free on your podcast? But here's the thing. More than anything else in this world, I want you to write a book. Yes, I want you in Write Your Friggin' Book Already. Hell yes, I totally want you in that program. But more than anything else, I want you to write a book. So if listening to this episode, you then go off and write a book using what I teach you here in this, then hell yes, right here, I'm happy. However, here's the thing. Just knowing the steps, it's not enough. Knowing that you got to put this thing and do that thing one foot in front of the other, it's not enough. You still need camaraderie and accountability to finish your book. Yes, I'm about to tell you all the steps that you need to write a book, but you're still going to have to go find accountability, camaraderie, and a group of people gathered together with this common goal to support you. So if you haven't yet, go back and listen to episode 22 about writing groups and the importance of writing groups. Okay, are you ready? Let's dive in. Step number 1, your crappy first draft. This is where you dump it all out. This is where you let the flow go. This is honestly probably where most people get stuck. It's probably where you're already stuck right now too. Step 2 is gathering. So you're probably actually in a similar stage to this right now. Gathering is when, it's my favorite part of the process, and I think it's underrated. It's when you sit and just let ideas come to you. Step 3 is what I call your slightly less crappy second draft. And this is only where you just add on whatever information you found in the gathering stage. Step 4 is a third draft. For your third draft, what you're going to want to do is sit and read your book from start to finish on your computer. Step 5 is another gathering type stage. You're going to think for a little bit. You're going to pause and take a break from your book. Let your mind forget about some of the parts so when you look at it next, it's fresh eyes. You're going to print your book out at some point during this because step 6 is your fourth draft, where you're going to actually physically hold your book in your hands and read it. And that brings us to step 7, beta reading. You are about to get other people's eyes on your book. You're about to hand your book over to somebody else and say, hey, what do you think? Then, and only after you've given yourself at least 2 weeks away from your book after getting that feedback, then you can go into your fifth draft. Your fifth draft is where you go and implement the changes that your beta reader suggested. Then, after you do that, you send your book again for beta reading. Step 11 is to finesse and prepare for line editing. So this is for the time to take those last finishing comments, the last finishing touches before you send it off to an editor who will look at it line by line for the details. That's a professional editor. You want somebody who's trained at this point to do that for you. And that's it. Those are the 11 steps to writing your book. Seems pretty easy, right? Honestly, it is. Writing a book, following a step-by-step process, it's very easy. You know it's not easy? Getting yourself to actually take those steps and follow through with taking those steps. So yes, the step-by-step guide is easy, but actually writing your book, it's not easy. That is why you need more than just the steps. You need a whole program to support you, hold you accountable, and get you to write your friggin' book already. So you need to head to writeyourfrigginbookalready.com. That link is also in your show notes, and apply today. Because the world needs your story now more than ever. And because I selfishly, I just can't wait to read your book.